Hey guys, I don't know what this screen recording software is doing. I think it's updated. It's changed the layout. Excuse me. Anyway, this is the entire video that you've all been waiting for, from start to finish. It's not on for very long, but there are a few points I want to bring up. There's a lot of people that didn't believe Zippy in this court case, and now it's come out that Kevin's been arrested. You know, everyone's groveling back to him, but Zippy did want me to make, you know, to educate you a little bit. These people on TikTok that are coming out as lawyers, like trying to act like lawyers or solicitors, you know, not to believe them, you know, to do your own research or wait for actual evidence. You know, I mean, I know a lot of people don't believe what I say, but I always show proof, you know what I mean? Oh, Tanya, not coughing. No, wrong button. Oops. I tried to swipe it. But yeah, it's like when something like this happens, everyone all of a sudden turns into a solicitor. We call them TikTok solicitors. And, you know, I just have a platform now that I can expose all these people to, you know. I actually was looking before, because I don't usually look at my analytics. So I don't look at my views. I can't believe I get between 2,000 and 3,000 views a day. When you think about it, I think of it that's not a lot. But when you think about it, it is. It's quite a lot. I mean, like right now I'm on 2,767 views. Jesus. It didn't really hit me until I realised how many people actually talk about me and talk about my channel. But yeah, you know, he just wanted me to let you know, wait until all evidence has come out before you start listening to people, because there are people out there that are still calling Zippy a liar, even though Kevin's been arrested. But they're just ignorant. It's ridiculous. But yeah, the full video.
All lies, all forged.
Really?
Apparently, warrant out for my arrest. Do you know it is a criminal offence to forge the document for saying warrant out for arrest.
How's it forgery? He knew there was a warrant out for his arrest. So how was it forgery? You should hear what he says.
It carries imprisonment of 2 years.
What an idiot.
2 years.
Right, so there's one. Good morning, thank you for your email. I don't know how real this one is, because would they actually have told people? I can confirm that what you have stated below is your previous email on the 22nd. Can confirm would they send an email like this confirming there's a warrant out for someone, even if it's a private prosecution? I wouldn't know, because I don't get involved with a law like this. You know what I mean? I don't even ring them if I've got a problem. I deal with that problem myself. But I don't know how true this is, because I've never heard of police or whatever emailing someone confirming. I know you can ring them up to confirm someone's at court, because you can check online. There's actually a part of that at the end of the video that was sent to me. But I don't know if they can email you to confirm it, because wouldn't that give the person who has the warrant a heads up, you know, so they could like do a runner? Oh, by the way, there's a warrant out for your arrest, beat it, go hiding, you know. You would think. I wouldn't know. But there's the first one, and there's this one confirming that Kevin. I didn't know who posted this. It was sent to me by Zippy, but then I didn't realise that there was a second part, you know, with them little dots at the bottom, and then realised it was Tuna that posted it. Now, me and Vegas are scratching our heads at this, because we don't understand it. He wanted to go live, but the police didn't allow it. So what? The police were there at his door, arresting him in what? He wanted to go live. Why? For the clout. That's why. He wanted everyone to jump in, start screen recording him for sympathy. Remember, that's what it's all about, sympathy. He was arrested for not attending court. No, wasn't arrested for that. This needs to end. All this police time, fake calls. This bit here, putting women and children in danger. How is Kevin being arrested putting women and children in danger? Having Kevin arrested is actually protecting women and children. Now, me and Vegas are thinking that maybe she's talking about herself and her own kids, but her kids are over the age of 18. So, who's she talking about? And 3 men who don't want to stop this vendetta. Again, 3 men. Obviously, Vegas and Zippy, but we don't know who this third one is. You know, who's this third one that has a problem with him? Because he must know... The way Kevin and Tuna think and the way they go for people is first they get your information so they can start the beef up. They've got to have your information. Now, he thinks he knows no face, no cases information, so that could be the third person. Could be. Vegas actually says it could be no face, no case. But yeah, it was her that posted.
What's going to happen is, once I get then notified of what court, I'm then going to have to put it in the listings for me to attend. Because, you know, I could be at work, I could be doing stuff. So exactly. I need to liaise with the courts to find out what court he is and what time. Then I'm going to have to put my suit on, and suited and booted, and then I'm going to have to make a recommendation. Now, Kevin's going to be probably in the dock. He will probably be in the cells.
No, I hope I don't get a copyright strike.
What he doesn't realise is that I'm going to be the one speaking to the judge. So, you know, in a court hearing, normally it's the CPS that make recommendations.
Yeah, so the arrest today would have been for, you know, for him to be introduced to the judge, you know, standing there, pleading not guilty, guilty or not guilty. And then the next one actually comes, what Zippy's talking about, you know, the big one. But Vegas did, I think it was Vegas. It was either Vegas or Zippy. They pointed out when they were on the phone to me that Kevin actually called the judge a twat in a video. He must have said it live or something, because apparently, you know, this means this has been going on for a while. But he called the judge a twat. Excuse me, a twat. So obviously the judge isn't going to be too happy with Kevin about that.
CPS will be there. But it ultimately is my prosecution until, like I say, the CPS then speak to the judge and go, hey, as this is a criminal element, as they're criminal, suspected of criminal elements in this case, I would find it under the Private Prosecutions Act, Section 6, that we take over.
Yeah, because Kevin, the thing he's going to court for is all the stuff he's done. Trying to collect money for a charity and then spending that money on yourself is actually a criminal offence. And that's one of the reasons why Zippy's going for him. Because he donated money to him for tents for homeless and sleeping bags, but he didn't get what he was paying for. Yeah, it might have been a small amount, but it was still an amount. And it's a criminal offence. I didn't know it was a criminal offence. But yeah, so it is. And all this stuff that Kevin's being accused of, he can't stand there in court and say, well, it's all lies, because he's openly admitted. He's confessed on video to most of the stuff he's done. The other stuff, like messaging minors, he's openly said that as well. You know, openly said that he messaged a 14-year-old because his dad asked him to. Doesn't matter if he had his father's permission, it was still a minor, you know. Kevin has openly admitted to spending the money for the tents and sleeping bags on himself, staying in 5-star hotels. You know, all this stuff, Kevin hasn't got a leg to stand on. So he's either got to admit to what he's done or lie when the proof will show that he's lying. Another thing Vegas pointed out is he can't get financial aid. you know, he can't be appointed a representative because he's not claiming he's self-employed. So he's got to pay for one. That's if he's allowed one. I think he's allowed one because it's a private prosecution. So I don't know how any of it works. I don't normally go to court. But yeah, if he's claiming he can get financial aid, that'll just prove to everyone that he's actually claiming benefits. But if he can't, then no doubt he'll come on TikTok, make a video with his PayPal account and be like, oh, I need your help to pay for a solicitor, solicitor fees. Because like you see, he is classed as self-employed, according to him.
Which they have every right to do so.
Back here again, I wonder what I'm doing here.
Now listen to what he says.
What I'm doing here. Right, guys, I guess you're all wondering where I've been.
And he went to court, got arrested and went to court looking like that. Like that. Why, Kevin? Just why? You look like a titty.
Right, guys, I guess you're all wondering where I've been.
No.
Yes, I was arrested last night, about 11 o'clock, I think it was. There was three police officers at my door. Obviously some false allegations have been made, and unfortunately, if you've got money, you can make false allegations.
There. So if you've got money, you can make false allegations. So Vegas actually pointed a good thing out. So Zippy and Vegas are what? Bribing the judge? Is that what you're accusing them of? If you've got money, you can... with false allegations. So that is you essentially stating they're bribing government officials. Now, I don't think the judge would be too happy if he's been accused of receiving a bribe. That's not what happens, Kevin. You broke the law, you got arrested. It's as simple as that.
And I've been in a cell all night long.
Another thing Vegas pointed out was that, I think it was Vegas, I've been talking to a lot of people today. Apparently, 2 of his brothers are in prison now. There's obviously, who is it, Jamie? That I thought was the only one that was in prison, but apparently there's both of them, the 2 of them are now. So Kevin might play the defence that, or I'm looking after my father, I'm the only one in the house, but he can't because Jay, is it Jay? The one that sounds like a crackhead. The one that he's always filming. I don't know the names of them, but he's the only one that's not. Him and Kevin. So he's still living with his dad, so he can't say that to a judge. They were just worried that he would be able to say, oh, with my dad being as vulnerable as he is, old age, not very well, he'll need my help, so I can't, I've got to be with him, But I think what Zippy's actually said he's going to go for is the same thing that happened to Lucy Rose, where she was banned from social media for a year. That's what he's aiming for.
Unfortunately, if you've got money, you can make false allegations.
That's just stupid, that, Kevin, saying that.
I've been in a cell all night long. I've been to court.
So he did go to court.
I'm not...
But like I said, the court thing, it would have just been to say his name, his address, and confirm who he is and plead guilty or not guilty.
Very happy with what's going on.
So it must be bad.
But I'll prove my innocence with all of it.
But you can't know.
I'm a bit... I don't know, I'd say I'm a bit disgusted at the way it was all handled and, cause...
So it mustn't have gone very well for Kevin if he's disgusted, and he hasn't been live still. You only made that video and then he came off. So, anyway, the whole that you can check to see who's up in court and that, this is what was sent to me. Zippy and Vegas sent me it. And if you look there... Where's he gone? No, where's he gone? Oh, there, Kevin Wright, second at the bottom. Tells you the number and courtroom, what courtroom it's in. and there's the date published and time. So, you know, it's public information. I just don't know if that email was real, because I didn't know that they would openly, oh yeah, there's a warrant out for someone's arrest. But the court thing, you know, it tells you. So like I said, if, you know, you hear something from someone and you're not 100% sure, don't just listen to what like one or two people are saying. You know, actually do some research and look it up. You can ring them up. You can go on the website and find out. You know, just don't listen to these so-called TikTok solicitors. They're annoying. And they're beginning to annoy everyone else now. So yeah, that's that. That's all there is. If there's any more, obviously, I'll do a separate video. I'll do a part 2. But until then, hope you enjoyed. Kevin, don't drop the soap, big G's. Catch you in the next one.